These are the pictures of Chinese Hong Kong flagged cargo vessel Newnew Polar Bear dragging an anchor that allegedly ruptured the Balticconnector, a 77-kilometer long gas pipeline that connects the two NATO members beneath the Baltic Sea. While both Baltic nations, Finland and Estonia, are investigating the damage to the Baltic Sea critical infrastructure, Finland's Minister of European Affairs, Anders Adlercreutz, said it's hard to believe sabotage to the undersea gas pipeline was accidental or that it happened without Beijing's knowledge. He was reported quoting saying, "I am not the sea captain, but I would think that you would notice that you are dragging an anchor behind you for hundreds of kilometers. I think everything indicates that it was intentional, but of course, so far nobody has admitted to it," Adlercreutz said in an interview in Brussels. The Balticconnector, a 77-kilometer long gas pipeline that connects the two Finland and Estonia beneath the Baltic Sea, was damaged around October 7th and 8th, along with two telecom cables connected to Estonia and Finland and Sweden. Investigation by Finnish authorities identify as the main suspect Chinese container ship Newnew Polar Bear, which is believed to have dragged its anchor across the Baltic Sea seabed, cutting through the cables and gas lines. The anchor, which weighs 6,000 kilograms, was retrieved a few meters from the site of the damage. Earlier, Sauli Niinistö, Finland's president, also attributed the damage to external activity. According to Finnish police, a Russian ship, Semorput, operated by the state nuclear-powered icebreaker company Atomflot, was also in the area at that time. Investigators now put the blame on Chinese cargo vessel. The sabotage led NATO to increase its surveillance activities in the Baltic Sea. Energy analysts fear if the anchor was being dragged purposefully, this is a matter of concern to Finland and NATO, as it could be an escalation of Moscow's energy war against Europe. Moscow started to withhold gas needed to fill European Union storage for the winter of 2021-22 ahead of the start of its war against Ukraine. It is a known fact that China has ironclad friendship with Russia. Finland.
NATO will remain an alliance, a regional alliance of North America and Europe. But this region faces global threats and challenges, and one of the challenges we face is the security consequences of China's behavior, also that they are working more and more closely together with Russia.
Finland and Estonia have since been in touch with Chinese authorities seeking their cooperation with the investigation. According to a report published in Baltic Times earlier this week, the two European countries have asked to send representatives to Beijing to investigate the vessel, which is currently en route to a Chinese port. Finland's Foreign Minister for European Affairs, Adlercreutz, said he can't speculate on whether the action was approved by the Chinese government, but the vessel's imminent return to China raises some questions. He was quoted saying, and I quote, "If I as a captain would have done something that the Chinese government would not approve of, then I would be concerned about returning with my boat to China," unquote. Estonian Defense Minister Hanno Pevkur expressed similar sentiments in an interview with Swedish public broadcaster SVT last month, saying the captain of the ship surely understood that there was something wrong after dragging an anchor for over 180 kilometers. Coming more than a year after the Nord Stream gas pipeline connecting Russia to Germany were damaged by several explosions, the Balticconnector incident raises some concerns over the safety of undersea critical infrastructure, and possible measures to protect them from external sabotage are required. No culprit has been identified for the Nord Stream attack despite an international investigation. Now, China's foreign ministry spokesperson has said that China always maintains that international community should strengthen cooperation and jointly maintain the safety of cross-border infrastructure, which is an important issue. With regards to present incident, China is maintaining communication with Finland and other countries, the foreign spokesperson said. Adlercreutz said that there would be more protection of these types of infrastructure for example in terms of better surveillance of suspicious ships, but there are limitations to what can be done. What do you say about China's alleged role in the damage of gas pipeline and injuring an Australian sailor in Japan's EEZ some time back? Do you write your feedback in the comment box? Thanks for watching National Defense. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.